Jay, welcome back to the channel. Guys, after I just reported about this over at New York Toy Fair last weekend, 3-0 has just released brand new photos and full details about the pre-orders for their brand new upcoming Robo-Duo Voltron Defender of the Universe. Oh my god, guys, I can't believe this. All these new companies getting into the Voltron game, this is really, really exciting. So let's dive right in, take a look at all these solicitation photos. But just before we do that, if you enjoy this type of content, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys will enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification, so you guys always know when new episodes are posted. Well guys, without further ado, let's take a look at some of these amazing pictures from 3-0. The first thing that loads up, this is exactly what we've been looking for. Another player into the Voltron market. I can't believe it. Hot on the heels of the Blitzway Voltron, and that is making waves all over the Voltron collector sphere. They go on to say that from the extremely popular 80s anime Voltron Defender of the Universe, Robo-Duo Voltron will be available for pre-order at 3-0 store on February 25th, 2022 at 9 o'clock Hong Kong Standard Time. So guys, be sure to mark down your calendars. February 25th, 2022 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 9 p.m. Hong Kong Standard Time. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Accurately simulating its appearance on the screen, Robo-Duo is a non-scale, fully articulated figure that spans approximately 27 centimeters or 10.6 inches tall. Now, I'm wondering if that's from the foot all the way to the 2 horns at the top of Voltron's head, and if some websites are actually saying that this is closer to 12 inches, but I'm wondering if that includes the tips of Voltron's wings there. Very, very interesting. Voltron is composed of 5 lion mecha and is able to split into lion mode. Yes! Yes, guys, it has been confirmed. This Voltron will be a transforming Voltron. That is amazing. Or combined to form Voltron. All 5 Lion Mecha Voltrons are fully articulated figures, partly adopting the zinc alloy and metal parts of the movable joints. These are going to be plastic figures, but some of the die-cast and metal alloys are going to be in mostly the joints, which is very exciting, and pretty much a standard practice for most masterpiece figures going forward. Combined, the figure utilizes 124 points of articulation. Wow! 124 points of articulation. Now, that has to be said that includes every single joint of the lion's legs, as well as the head turning of the lions. So, you know, it sounds impressive, but 124 points of articulation, we've got to talk about the entire figure as a whole, not just, Voltron. Before we get into more of the details, the very specific details, let's just take a look and oogle at some of these wonderful pictures which have been provided by 3-0. They do look amazing, guys. Let's have a look. There he is, Voltron, Defender of the Universe. Wow, he is looking very impressive. I do like the head sculpt, very, very much reminiscent of the actual cartoon. Here, we actually do get a full view of Voltron, Defender of the Universe, Robo-Duo. Wow, he is standing very, very impressive. Now, I think that this is more in line with a stockier Voltron. The Blitzway Voltron is very, very tall, a little bit elongated inside of the torso. This one seems to, return back to its roots with Bandai and with, of course, the Poppy original toys. And he's a little bit stockier, a little bit thicker on the arms, a little bit thicker on the torso. We can see the legs are really thick. Holy crap. I think that's really what's catching my attention. His legs are super, super thick, and his arms are really stocky as well. Yeah, he looks like a beefed up Voltron, honestly. Now, he does stand a little bit shorter than the Blitzway Voltron, but, for some collectors, that's actually a bonus. Blitzway Voltron is nearly 16 inches tall. That's a pretty tall figure, I gotta tell you. This one's standing at 10 inches, a little over 10 inches tall. It actually might fit in other people's shelves, just that little bit better. He does have a lot of articulation in the upper legs and thighs. We can see that here. And just like the Blitzway Voltron, he has covers to cover up the lion's legs, making him look much, much cleaner in Voltron mode. Beautiful. Here we can see all the accessories that he's included with. Wow, that's a lot. We do see the blazing sword there, the blazing shield. We see all the armaments for the lions, and these ones are now a little bit more colorful compared to... Now, when I say colorful, I do mean that they have shades of gunmetal gray as well as lighter shades of metallic detailing. So yeah, they do look a little bit more intricate than what was included, ironically, than what was included with Blitzway Voltron. But let's continue to look and see exactly what else comes with this figure. Love the the vibroblades that are included for the lines. They do look amazing. And this is an unusual thing. They have a buzzsaw here. I wonder what that does. All right, so let's keep going, guys. This is looking amazing. All right. There he is. Wow. Honestly, he does have that wonderful stature, doesn't he? Again, very, very much like a very stocky version of Voltron, this one in particular. But I really do think that they were going for the cartoon aesthetic here, 100%. Yeah, he's just looking just so majestic here. I love the stoic face. No emotion whatsoever. I'm not sure if he comes. I don't think he comes with any additional faceplates. So this is basically the more traditional Voltron that everyone is accustomed to, in their collections. Basically, from the Popey all the way to the Bandai versions. Very, very stoic face. Just straight to business. Does not mess around. Amazing. I love the colors they're using here. It looks like they have a nice speckled paint job here for the black line in the chest. King Alfred's crest. Yeah, it's interesting. This is the one with the wrenches as the cross. So yeah, a lot of people have been telling me that the original Popey version did have those wrenches in the cross. I have the Toonami version, which was released, I think, somewhere in the 2000s, and it does not have that, and neither do, of course, this does not show like that on the cartoons. So that's definitely a carryover from, the original Popey versions, which is amazing. We can see here that the covers on the legs of all of the lines look amazing. They do stick out a little bit more. I'm not sure if that's that's intentional, but it's not a deal breaker. I don't mind that at all. I think some people are kind of critical about those types of details, but I don't really seem to mind it. We can see here, I'm pretty sure that the additional back cannon on the green line lifts up. That would be very interesting to see in some of the details that they have here. And I'm very, very much impressed with the way the green line and the red line head sculpts are very, very faithful to the cartoon. Just incredible. The crotch piece here is much more reminiscent of the original Popey version, where he does not have the black colored legs. They left the top parts of the legs silver. Beautiful attention to detail there. We can see that there's a lot of articulation here on the top portion, right below the waist swivel. So really great stuff here. The yellow line and the blue line, they also have those top cover, the top portion of their back legs covered, so they look amazing. I love the details there, and yeah, they do look very, very imposing here. And like I said, the legs themselves, they look really, really stocky. Like, honestly, he seems like a much more beefier version of Voltron. This is, again, very, very different flavors from the Bandai version, from the Blitzway version, and now the 3.0 version. Each one has its own unique stature. I'm loving it, guys. This is absolutely insane. Here we go. We can see a lot more of the articulation here. He's here in a more squat pose, and yeah, we can see all the points of articulation. The blue line here, it's got a wonderful swivel joint to actually help with stabilization. Same thing here with the yellow line. That's something that has benefited from the use of additional technology. Even the Bandai Solo CHOGOKIN version, it started this wonderful articulation off as well. But I think that this definitely showcases just how far we've come with the new technology that's available to 3.0 as well as Blitzway. There he is, the blazing sword. Oh my gosh, what is Voltron without the blazing sword? My God, this is one of the signature weapons in Mecha, and this is just crazy. And the design of the blazing sword, nobody really talks about this. The design of the blazing sword is just ridiculous. I mean, it's definitely a sword, but it's more like a stabbing utensil. It's very much akin to a fork, or a halberd or something. It's just crazy. Look at that thing. It's absolutely huge. What a wonderful, just a mad piece of design. Just crazy. Now this one definitely harkens back to the Bandai version, as well as, of course, the Blitzway version, where they have colored the hilt very beautifully, and of course it does have all those wonderful designs King Alfred's crest once again. You know, the blues, the golds, the reds, just really brings the whole piece together. I'm loving it. This is amazing. And of course, we can see that, as expected, 3-Zero's version is highly articulated. We can see he has both hands clasping the sword. Again, this has been a very difficult thing for Voltron to do. I think that he also shares sort of the butterfly aesthetic on the butterfly joints on the top parts of his shoulders. This has been a very big benefit for these Voltron characters, going forward. And it looks like this version, we can see the shoulders actually lift up to make it easier for him to hold the sword in this position. This looks great. And again, those arms just look so beefy, so strong. He literally looks like he's been working out. These lines are crazy. And he does not skip leg day, man. He does not skip leg day. This is just an iconic pose for Voltron, where he forms the Blazing Zord, clanging both the heads of the red lion and the green lion together, and then drawing out the sword as if unsheathing it from its sheath. This is beautiful. Such an iconic moment from the cartoon, and it's wonderfully realized here in toy form. This is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. I just can't get over those legs. They're just so stocky and so impressive. Here's another wonderful dynamic pose set up by 3-Zero. We have Voltron literally on one knee. Look at this wonderful pose. Oh my gosh, I gotta zoom out a little bit here for the full effect. Holy crap. He really is taking the knee, and honestly, the articulation here, I'm not sure it's any more impressive, but it definitely does hit that same stride as the Blitzway Voltron. I am super impressed. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, what the heck, man? What is this? What am I looking at here? Okay, sorry, I'm kind of beside myself. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Did this actually happen in the cartoon? I don't even remember this. What is going on? Okay, this is just another mad piece of design here. I'm not even sure if they had this in any episodes, and I watched pretty much every single episode of Voltron, but this is a wonderful idea. I love the concept. It really is cool, but it's just one of those mad designs that somebody had, one of the animators from Japan just kind of like threw out of his head. It was never meant to actually happen in toy form, but it really does look like 3-Zero is going all out with every little bit of cartoon history with this particular Voltron, no matter how mad or crazy it is. Here we have the Blue Lion in a wonderful thrusting kick mode, flying kick mode, and just to add insult to injury, they've, for some reason, a buzzsaw has come out of Princess Alora's, Blue Lion. What? Just a mad idea. Oh my god, that's freaking crazy. I love it. It's so ridiculous. It's so crazy. It just looks absolutely awesome. Just I'm beside myself. I love it. This is crazy. Bravo, 3-Zero. Bravo. And here we finally get a look at the actual lines themselves. And I'm super glad. I am actually super relieved that we are going to see transforming lions. I mean, what is Voltron without the transforming ability? We do see here that the black lion, as expected, is always going to be much chunkier, much bigger than the other lions. It is just a reality. You're not going to get a transforming Voltron without the body being just as big as it needs to be. So this is still beautiful. Love the chunkiness on it. He looks incredible. I do love the new color for the gunmetal gray on the shoulder cannons. They do look amazing. The Vibra blade looks wonderful. Again, the paints themselves are a little bit more matte. I don't mind it, really. I don't mind it. Although I do love that wonderful chrome shininess that the Blitzway Voltron has. I still don't mind these either. They do look great. Here we have the Red Lion. He's looking awesome. Lance is just, ready to pounce. Honestly, I am really loving these dark metal gray shoulder cannons. They are looking amazing. We do have the back cannon as well. I believe it's a needle cannon that comes in from the back. Beautiful attention to detail. I don't believe that there are any pilot sculptures at all with these particular lines, but what they don't have there, they definitely make up for it in the additional accessories here. This is beautiful. There's Pidge with his green line. He's looking amazing too. Oh my gosh, I really am loving these new the colors for the shoulder cannons. They do add that wonderful bit of contrast. Now, again, I will reiterate that I really don't mind, and I actually do appreciate the slightly flatter colors for the Blitzway Voltron, but the contrast that this one gives, the level of contrast and level of detail, I do have to say, it is very, very striking, and I do love it. The blue line, once again, beautiful attention to detail. They are a little bit bigger. They are a little bit stockier. I can see that now. Honestly, I don't mind it. I think it really does add and differentiate this particular Voltron to the others that have come before it. Beautiful. There we have the back cannons as well, and again the missile launcher. Seriously, I am loving this, and yeah, I do have to say, the more I look at these pictures, the more I'm starting to appreciate those gunmetal gray shoulder cannons. Honestly, it's growing on me. It really is. Then we have Hunk. Honestly, what can you say? Hunk's line has always been one of the most striking. That deep yellow color, obviously reminiscent of a true lion. And yeah, those shoulder cannons, you really can't beat that, honestly. The vibroblade sticks out and really has that wonderful motif. And like I said, there's something thicker about these ones. There's something a little bit more stockier, and I do love the way they look. Adding to that, overall mystique of all the lions. Really, I'm loving this. Seriously, it's amazing. There they are, all standing in a row. They do look impressive, don't they? Oh my gosh. I have to say, 3-0 has decided to put their hat in the ring for the Voltron, and honestly, from what I'm seeing right now, I am impressed. They don't all arc their back as well as the Blitzway Voltron, but seriously, I'm loving what I'm seeing here. 3-0, bravo. I think you guys have done a great version of Voltron, and I can't wait to see it. This again, all three Voltrons that are going to be available on the market very soon, from Bandai to Blitzway to 3-0, they all have their unique details for themselves, and I think it's going to be interesting. And it just gives us all Voltron fans a lot of choices, and that is very, very important. They do look impressive, honestly. I love the way that they all have their own unique stature. And again, they all look very, very different and unique to one another. So this is going to be a great addition to anybody's collection. Beautiful. And then we get to additional promotional shots here from 3-0. Obviously, this is the iconic... obviously, this is just so iconic from the cartoon. I love the way this is coming together. My God, just so beautiful. Look at this. Just absolutely breathtaking. This, of course, is the iconic behind-the-back sword slice. I can't believe it. Wow. No Robeast could survive something like this, and honestly, I am truly impressed. Another iconic pose from Voltron, the roaring heads after the transformation sequence. Oh, seriously, I'm loving this. This is just worth the price of admission right here. They are looking so great. I do have to say that I would have liked to see a slightly screaming mouth for Voltron in this particular case, because that is, the iconic pose that he has during this sequence. But having said that, I think that's fine. It does look amazing. We can see clearly here that each of the lions does have their mouth cannons, which of course is signature to the lions themselves, and I love that. They spared no expense. They really have shown all of the different armaments that are in each lion, and it is absolutely amazing. Wonderful. And this is the original solicitation photo we received just a few days ago. It just has that wonderful gleaming, those god rays, you know what I mean? Just like welcoming, Voltron down to Earth and completing that final phase of his transformation. Seriously, guys, if you're a Voltron fan, you have to be excited by this. This is incredible. Wow, guys, this is absolutely incredible. So many different choices that we're going to be getting from Voltron this year alone. Obviously, there is, of course, the Bandai version of the Solo CHOGOKIN Voltron. Blitzway has just released their version of the Blitzway Voltron, and now we do have Voltron Defender of the Universe from 3-0's Robo-Duo line. This is absolutely incredible, guys. Holy crap. But I'm going to put it to you now. Guys, are you impressed with this brand new version of Voltron announced by 3-0? Are you going to be putting your money down in the next 2 days on February 25th at 9 a.m. Hong Kong Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? There are no actual details on how much this thing costs, though. My guess is going to be it's somewhere around, $300 to $400, I would imagine. But if it's cheaper than that, I think that's a really good price for a Voltron. If it comes in under $300, that would be amazing. Price is still to be determined, but honestly, I think that options are available to us now, and as we always know, options are good. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really helps me out. If you have any comments or suggestions on anime, cartoons, toys, collectibles, or anything else you'd like me to review, please leave that in the comment section below, and consider subscribing, as it helps YouTube to realize I'm doing a great job, and you guys enjoy my work. Guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Keep proud.